Oakley dokley. I primed it, as you can see. I decided to prime this black because I really want the inside to be very dark. That way when I do put this on there, if there's any gaps, it'll just look like shadows. So that's what it looks like primed. The bear came out. I like the bear. I think he came out pretty good. I had to add some liquid green stuff just to add a tiny bit of texture and just blend in the edges, but I think he's cute. He's not too ferocious, but he can maul you. He could take a chunk out of you. Yeah, and I found this little skull, and I actually bought a box of skulls, the GW box of skulls, and lost it, and nearly paid another $40 for a new one. But then I found this in the Ogre box that I had, so I decided to use that. Then I found my box of skulls. So yeah, so that's a problem with being disorganized. So also, as for the Ironblaster, you know, I had this little stand here, and I put the can on top. I thought it was a little too neat and clean. I figured like ogres, or I needed to put a little stank on it. So here's what I did basically. I propped up the soapbox that he's on with plastic card, and then I mounted the cannon on this. I think that is properly janky. I think that's suitably janky. Any ogre would be proud of that. I'm not finished with the cannon. I'm going to put something else to make the top a little bigger, and I have to greeble this sort of stuff. But I think that's going to look pretty good. Going to go in like this. I don't know that I want to take this. I think if I take this all out as one piece, it could lead to problems at some point. Maybe not necessarily getting stuck, but just scraping things. So what I'm probably going to do is put magnets here, here, and on the ogre's hands. That way when it attaches, I'll just click it that way, and it'll be locked in place. So I also have to add a little Noblar elf to there. So I have one somewhere here. I have a bunch actually, but initially I was gonna have this guy like either sitting on his shoulders, which I might still do, sitting, or just sitting on the back, like hanging out, like in a little chair. So, or sitting in front. Who knows? I don't know. Or just I'll find a different one and have him stand there. So that's it. Back in a second. Probably back with just the baggage train and not yet the Ironblaster. So there we go. All right, I think I'm done sculpting. No, I'm not done sculpting. I forgot all about the Noblar. This guy's supposed to have a Noblar, and I forgot all about it. Anyway, he's just got to be a little elf straddling the cannon there. But otherwise, I've pretty much finished. First, let's see. Here he is, serving up a little Mr. Freeze realness. I gave him mittens, and that has nothing to do with how difficult it is to sculpt hands. Let's just go with that. This is probably how I will model my lead belchers too. I'll give him that winter coat, goggles. Maybe I'll give him sleeves for one or two, and I don't know. And yeah, so that's what he looks like. The cannon, I put little pieces of metal in his hands and magnets on the cannon, so the cannon can just there, and it's pretty strong too. So, boop, magic. All right. The cannon itself, yeah, it's very long. Yeah, I added this little chunk here and to make it longer, and I think I mean, look, it was stolen. It's called the Sky Cannon of the, like, it was like a giant a cannon that they stole from giants or something like that. So yeah, I put this little knob on there. I figured they will have to adjust how high it is. So it's janky but functional, which, you know, is how I describe myself. No, I'm not really functional. All right, but that's pretty much it. I think the next step, I'm not gonna, it's way too hot in New York. I can't base coat, I can't prime it in my apartment without fans on, and all the fans do now is blow hot, disgusting, rat urine smelling air into the apartment instead of the AC. So, you know, I'll prime it when I prime it. Hopefully this weekend it'll cool down. It's supposed to cool down later on today. We'll see. So I'll prime it. I'll put the knobbler on there. I probably won't show a separate video for that, but and then hopefully the next step will just be the actual finished product. So yeah, both finished as a baggage train and as the Ironblaster, and that would be cool. I think the base I might make a little more mountainous, you know, make it like a little bit of more of a hill that it's climbing up on. Yeah, and there's the bear, of course. So, all right, well, I'll be back with probably the finished product. So, see you in a bit. And it is finally finished. It took a little longer than expected. First, let me show you the baggage train part. Here's the baggage train. Pretty basic, I think. Yeah. I did add a little width at the bottom there, which is cool. So when I based it, then I just gave a little Mod Podge, a little watered down Mod Podge to make it a little glistening. This was yeah. When I painted this, the painting was pretty straightforward. Everything was pretty much straightforward. So I painted it, and I didn't really quite look like it. So then I added a contrast on top of what was already painted, and it just really made it shine a little bit. I kind of like it. Kind of like how it turned out. And now, what I really love, the Ironblaster. Let me see if I can actually swap it out one-handed, because it can do both. Let me see. So, take you out, and all right, yoink. Uh-oh, almost. Can I do it one-handed? Come on. There we go. There we go. Oh yeah, there it is. I'm excited. I'm excited. I like this so much. I love it so much. Let me give you the full tour of it. Yeah, I threw all those lights on there. Maybe it was a little overkill. You know, I'll probably take it off when I bring it around and stuff. But just for this, yeah. So I sculpted the ogre, finished him off, painted him. Looks a little pretty good. The knobbler I added to the top. I decided to stand him on his head. Little whip there. Yeah, the way I painted the Ironblaster, I wanted it to look like yeah, basically a little stank on it. Put a little stank on it. Wanted to look like rusty and old, but then they threw some Christmas stuff on it. The polar bear is pretty basic. One of the things I added at the end, which I don't know, this is like a last minute thought that I did today, was just throwing this stuff into it. I don't know. So it looks like just throwing garbage, you know? And yeah. So I like it. I think I even like the Christmas lights the way they are, even though it just looks goofy, you know? It feels weird that you can't really see the ogre too much, because I put so much time into the ogre. But yeah, and him I made a little greasy too. I gave him a little stank too. Made it a little dirty. So love how it came out. I'm very excited. I can't wait to try it as an Ironblaster, and to have a baggage cart now, which is fun. So yeah, I don't know. Hope you like it. Sorry it took so long to finish. I love it. It just, like, all the gaudy Christmasness of it just really cracks me up. It just really just cracks me up. And so many things there, like the stuff on the side here. Although what's this? Oh crap. All right, looks like I have to touch it up. That's fine. Yeah, I think I accidentally put some. Oh well, whatever. I just hit that with a spot of red. All right. Yeah, I like it. I mean, I had so many things that I've never done before on it, which is cool. I love these little filigree things. I think they turned out great. I think the cannon just looks, especially with the lights on it, it just looks so ramshackled, you know? I think throwing this head on there at the end worked out great. Like, I think that just looks cool, you know? You can see the chain on there, the polar bear I really like. Everything about it, I just love this so much. So, yeah, so I don't even, like, the more I was working on it, the more I was like, I'm not going to make this a baggage train. I like it too much as an Ironblaster, but I don't know. Maybe I'll start using the Ironblaster and it'll be terrible. So then I'll just be like, well, whatever. So there it is. Long project, long overdue, finally finished. I hope you enjoy it. yeah, so do the usual stuff and comment, like, subscribe, whatever. I really want to know. Tell me what you guys are working on. Tell me what any fun conversions you're up to, or any fun paint jobs or things like that. So, as for my army, I'll have a running total next week. I've been painting the my Nutcracker guys, which I know I'll just yeah. So, which will probably be Iron Guts or Man Eaters, one of the two. So, yeah, and then I have an idea for a Noblar scrap launcher if I need it to be. And I have a very, very fun little project that is going to be a surprise. Yeah, that'll be coming later. So, anyway, thanks again. And, yeah, hope you all are doing well, and I will see you later.